bidiri manakanu atụghị nchekwa ọnụ ekelekwa nga ekele ọnụ dodori sabọnụ kpọnụ m ekele ego nwoke ibe enu ọkụ si egwebe m ndị ekwuribe anyị nụ ọnụ m ekelekwa agụ ọnụ m ekelekwa agụ ọnụ m ekelekwa agụ na ngwụgwọ bata obie na ngwụgwọ bata obie mabụletara anyị Biafra ka obi edere anyị nụ alụrụ egbu ome na ndị na-eme m ife alụrụ egbu ome bụletara ndị Biafra ka obi dị ụmụ mmadụ odori ọkụ ife ịgbalụ n'akwa ka nna ya owu n'olu sigba na elu nya ka obi dị ụmụ mmanụ mmanụ afagharị tinye ịkpa m n'akpa metenarị n'ife ime m n'aka memenarị n'ife ịkpazie m n'ọnụ ma ekwunarị iyi n'okwu nu isina ihe bịa convention kemgbe 29 Novemba na Latinu na-abatara Disemba 3 declare anyị Biafra nụ nwezi ka imelu m ka obi dị m mma n'afagharị isi n'ihu eze akpata n'obi onye a na-akpọ nwere ife ọ na-eme na-ezebata n'obi nwere ife ọ na-eme na-ezebata n'obi ụda adụ m ife ife abịanụ ewetara anyị Biafra be anyị nụ oge adị anyị mmanụ anyị emerụ ka isi emeri ma mere anyị ka isi emenụ asị aka nnukwu akaebe akwa aka n'idodori mere anyị kidụ na nkwa anyị esoghị na asụsụ tie gị ikenụ isi na-egbe ebiri n'elu anyị edebe na ala anyị edebe n'elu onye si na ọ na-afọ anyị eme ya ọfụ n'anya anyị ọkwa isi na nwere ka anyị si kwado oyi anyị eme ya ibe ha afụ n'anya nụ onye si na nke anyị na-eme ya adụ ma ya nwere ike tii na nke anyị nụ onye si n'isi na awa ga-eji nke ewere n'aja nụ dodori ekelekwa gị eke ụbọchị eke na-aga alụrụ ọfọ dodori ga-ekekere ya atụ iji flebe elu ma gba alụ nguzi ụbọchị ekenu ma nwa alụ ya edoko oge elu ụmụ ma nwa alụ oji ugbo ka ngochasịala ụnụ chara acha nwere ntiti dodori na-atọ n'ije anakụ ugo na mmiri mmanụ ugo na-atụ ugo alụ ụlọ eyi onye ka na-anya ka na gọla ụta bụ ụbọchị ekenu eke kee ikpe eke weta ife ọma nri ọdụ m ekelekwa gị n'okwu ndị ekwe ego na ọmaka ya emere unu na mkpụrụ ya apụ apụ mkpata ọbata ya apụ apụ wee mkpa ahụ mmụọ na-apụ apụ mmụọ ugo nnu siri na agwa anụmokwu n'afagharị kwamife ma agwa ike obi dị gị mma n'onu eri maka ịkpa ya n'ọkpa mejenarị unu ife na ịkpa ahụ n'aka ọbara tụrụ ọbara ya arụghị ọbara tụrụ eri ife na-ekwu n'anya harị atịrị so na ndị odi ndị akara anọrị ngwamele anyị ka obi dị anyị mmanụ na Naijiria adọzi ọnọdụ odori maka na mkpakọtasị obodo afọ na manya natakwa erio mana ibu natara anyị Biafra na ọnọdụ gị obodo ọdụ na-ekelekwa alụ na eze agụtara obi ọnụmekenekwa ego ọgbakọbalụ m na nwere mgbe ịgbalụ ndị zu ọsọ dodori na ha ma ife ọdọgwu na-ele ha nụ iwe chiri medal atụghatara ha si anyị chọrọ ime ka ha fụ n'anya arị mgbe bunatara Biafra ka obido ụmụ mmanụ bunatara Biafra ka obido ụmụ mmanụ na-atụkwa n'azụ ụgbọ na ife oyimi na akọ n'oyi ihe emelụ m ka obido ụmụ mmanụ enweghị ihe ọgụ n'okwu eyi sigụpụtara Biafra ka anyị nwee n'onwe anyị dodori ekele ekele n'ọlụ m na ndị ka anụ ebe o nyere gị igwe kwụsị anyị soro ụlọ anyị eme ka a gwara anyị dodori otu unu tiri iwe zabata n'obi ịbatabachi n'obi nu ka ịbụrụ mgbọrọgwụ na ụdị eyi ma mere anyị emerụ oyi Finland be anyị o ndị lati olume ekenekwa unu elezasa stọp olume ekenekwa ego faụnda olume ekenekwa ego adanda bụ na ndị ekene olume ekenekwa ego achara ugo nwaanyị ọba ngebe oyibo nụ olume ekene egu n'okwu eyi nwakọba ka esi eme ọdịnala dodori ọdụm ekelekwa unu donu ka ọdụm kenekwala unu ka unu ha wee kpuchie ya ọdụm ekenekwa unu ndị muvin tren ọdụm ekenekwa unu lizin ọfisa n'obodo niile ọdụm ekenekwa unu ndị be anyị nọ France ọdụm ekenekwa unu Germany ọdụm ekenekwa unu ndị obodo ọdụm ekenekwa unu ọdụm ekenekwa unu ka obidiri mma n'akanụ atụghị nchekwa ọnụ ekelekwa nga ekele ọnụ dodori sabọnụ kpọnụ m ekele ego nwoke ibe enu ọkụ si egwebe m ndị ekwuribe anyị nụ ọdụ m ekelekwa agụ ọdụ m ekelekwa agụ ọdụ m ekelekwa agụ na ngwụgwọ bata obie na ngwụgwọ bata obie ma bụletara anyị Biafra ka obi edere anyị nụ alụrụ egbu ome na ndị na-eme m ife alụrụ egbu ome bụletara m Biafra ka obido ụmụ mmadụ dodori What if you want to can I own the Daniel and Yako to Mumano? I'm not a metal if you remember not a memory if you pass them on the
Oh, yeah, Kurkan, man. About to be a Here we go to President the zoo police now checkpoint in Biafra land.
Anywhere, I follow ihe yiri ndị Biafra. Mgbe Usman Dan Fodio buru agha nke ya wee bata wee gbugide ndị ugwu wee gbuchie ha wee were ana ha sọsọ that story ahụ akụkọ ahụ ihe a na-akọrọ anyị akọgide aka ka Usman Dan Fodio si wee gbuchie ndị ugwu o wee bụzi ya datina onye sizi n'ugwu Awụsa wee pụta ma agụ ụra n'ala Igbo isisi agbakwana ejekwana dị ọgụ na ọ na-akpọkwa daga maka ọrụ ihe a kọrọ anyị ndị a were egwu Igbo onye Awụsa ma agụ ụra ịgbachi ya nkịtị maka na ịma na ọ ga-ama gị daga mana ọ macha gị daga ahụ nweghị ihe ị ga-eme ndị a wee were ụjọ wee jide anyị wee na-dagbuo onye ugwu mee gị ihe ịgbachi nkịtị ị na-edi ya mana onye nwanne gị bụ onye Igbo mee gị ihe wee Biafra mee gị ihe isi ka egbuo ya nkịta nke echi maka na ịma na ọ naghị ama daga aga m agwa unu na daga anyị kịta abụrụzi against ndị Igbo daga anyị kịta bụ against ndị ahụ bịara ube anyị igbu anyị kwotu Usman Dan Fodio style anyị ga-ama ha ivu eva n'ụwa niile a daga niile ha malụ n'ugwu Awụsa anyị ga-amakarịa ha nwasef ebe a ka anyị nọ amachazi ya ozi onwe ya we will now begin to idozi ana anyị dozie ana Igbo dozie ana Biafra ọ dịla anyị mma maka na ihe anyị na-achọ ka ọ dị onye ọbụla na mma ka ihe niile a na-eme na-aga aga onye nwere isi ọgụgụ ọ gụọ onye nwere isi eji arụpụta ihe o mee ya na-arụ ya na-afọ ya n'anya na-eme kọmpetishọn ọhịa na-eme ka ụwa dị mma onye ọbụla na-egori ndewonu otu unu kwenu kedu ihe a na-akpọ ya sef otu nnọkọ ezinụlọ kwenu otu nnọkọ ezinụlọ kwenu Biafra kwezuonu asị egwu nalametọ
ọbata obi iji ya odogwu nwoke ọ ga-adịrị gị na mma nna m ọbata obi daalụ asị na onye na-eme asị na onye
ụbọchị gị ọbata obi ụmụ Igbo ya echiwe gị ọzọ today ikwete na ọ na-eme
Welcome. Thank you for joining us on today's program. I appreciate everyone that has connected to this program, wherever you are connected from.
As all can see, Biafrans are waiting.
Thank you for joining us wherever you are joining this program from. If you are joining us from Biafra land, from Asia, from Europe, America, Australia, Canada, New Zealand, you are joining us from China, you are joining us from any part of the world, we welcome you, we appreciate you, and we thank you for being part of this program. I urge you in the name of Chukwu Okabiam, please, as you join us on this platform, share the program to other people, share the program to family and friends, share the program to other people for them to see what is going on and join us on this platform. We must continue to preach the gospel of Biafra at every given opportunity that we have. We must not stop spreading the gospel of Biafra. Wherever you are in Biafra land, it is time for us to pay attention and listen to the gospel of Biafra. It is time for us to go home. As we are preparing to go home, every one of us must tighten up our belt. Our enemies are quaking. Our enemies are scared. Our enemies are worried. But because we know whom we are and we know where we are going, we are not going to be stopped. Wherever you are watching this program from, I urge you in the name of Chukwu Okike, do not allow anybody to distract you. Do not allow any propaganda or blackmail to confuse you. Wherever you are in Biafra land, you must rise up today and focus on the exit of Biafra. No amount of distraction will stop us. My fellow Biafrans, I am very happy when I look at Biafrans and I see how prepared the Biafran people are. Biafran people are prepared and everybody is getting ready to come back home. My fellow Biafrans, freedom is not anywhere except in Biafra, in the diaspora. Freedom is not in Nigeria. Freedom is coming from diaspora. And you can see Biafrans in diaspora preparing heavily. Everybody is gathering, preparing. The exodus of Biafran people is already happening. The exodus of Biafran people is already happening. It does not matter the propaganda. It does not matter the blackmail. It does not matter. The Biafrans are gathering and they are preparing for a huge exodus. No amount of propaganda will stop us. If you have not started preparing, begin to prepare now. If you have not started preparing, I beg you in the name of Chukwu Okike, go and start preparing. There is no time. There is no time. There is no time. We have less than 2 months to go. We have less than 2 months to go. Go and begin to prepare. If you have not yet begun to make your contribution under the government of Biafra, I am sorry for you. The train have left you. If you are still gossiping, you are still living in propaganda, you are still living in blackmail, I am sorry. The train has left you. The train of the Biafran people have left the station. If you have not yet entered the train, run as fast as you can. Begin to run now. Begin to run now to enter the train. Biafrans have already collected their tickets. If you are a Biafran and you have not collected your ticket, I am sorry. I am sorry. I can't help you. You are finished. The Biafran people across the world, everybody is preparing. The convention in Finland is a massive exit. Biafrans are preparing to exit. Biafrans are preparing everywhere across Europe. What you are seeing here is only the United Kingdom. The same thing you are seeing here is happening in the US. It is happening in Germany. It is happening in France. It is happening in Asia. It is happening in so many parts of the world. The exodus of Biafran people. No amount of propaganda or blackmail will stop our freedom. We are very, very close to our freedom. We are very, very close to our freedom. Don't allow yourself to miss this train. If this train misses you, I bet you can never get this opportunity anymore. If you are from the old southeastern region, the present south-south, southeast, lower Kogi, Lower Benue, and you have not got your ticket, your name is sorry. Your name is sorry. The mass exodus of Biafran people has already started happening. And if you think it's a joke, think again. I want you to think again if you think it's a joke. My fellow Biafran, before we go deep into the program, I want us to listen to these very important announcements. Pay attention. Let us listen to this very important announcement. It is very important. It is for you and I.
Every day, you don't you walking up your man. So make a window today. You win, you win, you win. You win, you win, you win. For Biafra. Raffle draw. In Finland. In exile. Raffle Biafran Republic Government in exile present a fantastic raffle game. Biafran Freedom Raffle BFR is a raffle sales in support of Biafran Freedom, which will be drawn and prizes given at the declaration of the independent states of Biafra in Finland between November 29 to December 10, 2024. BFR is for everyone amazing. Raffle prize is $20. Total winning prize $10,000. First prize $5,000. Second prize $3,000. Third prize $2,000. For more information and to participate, click https www.biafrarepublicgov.org/raffle. BFR is for 2 months only. Hurry up and buy raffle sales for Biafra Freedom today. Buy for your children and grandchildren. Buy for your relatives, friends. Do your part now, because when we give all our needed support, God crowns us with Biafra we long for. Good luck and happy win. Raffle. Every day, we need a friend that you walk in Kabiama. So make a window today. You win, you win, you win. You win, you win.
The Texas Liaison USA is welcoming our Obataobi, His Excellency Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, to the United States of America, USA, for a town hall meeting. Therefore, we're inviting all wonderful people of Biafra, friends of Biafrans, well-wishers, and all lovers of freedom to this great event. Yeehaw! We move!
Biafra. Raffle draw. BFR Raffle jingle. My people, follow Wuno Road. His Excellency Simon Ekpa Njoku. Na him they carry us enter Biafra. He they play the show. No be lie. The good guy, Prime Minister of Biafra Republic Government, in exile, went there for Obodo Yibo, Finland. With him government, na him they do the wonder. Say make you join, follow up. He go sweet you for body. Freedom today, better for you and your pikin them. I dey tell you, he can't still bring ogbonge raffle draw with big money when you go win. I dey tell you, no be lie. Starting from on the 29th of November, go reach December 3rd. Now this thing they happen 2024. And make I shock you, the money, it makes sense well. $20 and total winning prize $10,000. A first prize $5,000, third prize $2,000. BFR. No sit down, no sit down. Look, na dog name. They want from here gather money to build Biafra, where you they cry for sins. You go also win too. No play.
Welcome back. For those of you who don't know how prepared the Biafrans are, if you don't know how prepared the Biafran people are, I want you to listen to this very speech of our Prime Minister. You will understand, for you to know how prepared we are.
Then is doing a wonderful job. As all can see, Biafrans are working. There is no going back. Our nation is here, our country is here, and we'll fight our way through until we get to the destination of the recognition of Biafra as an independent state. It is happening. All of you are paying the price today, fighting and doing everything to make that dream a reality. It is happening in your time, in your age, and in this your life. We have come here to restore the Biafra that our fathers fought and died for. It is a right that we have, and it is a choice that the entire world have to make between the good and the bad. In order to restore peace in the entire Sahel region, Biafra needs to be an independent state. In order to end terrorism and threats against the West and America, Biafra needed to become an independent state. In order to end the piracy in the Gulf of Guinea, Biafra needed to become an independent state. In order for the interests of those who have businesses in Nigeria today, and of course in West Africa and beyond, Biafra needed to become an independent state. So when you are gathered here today to show your support, your unwavering support for the Biafra government, you are not just fighting for yourself, you are also fighting to secure the future of Europe, the future of America, and the West, and those who believe in good things. That's exactly the price you are paying. You may not be recognized today by those you are fighting to secure their future, but in 10 years' time, you will be recognized for eternity. Those who fought for America independent today, we are still making reference to them. Any day America shows its might and power globally, you remember the war they fought and the freedom they fought from 1770 something. And today, the dividend of the freedom for America, everybody is benefiting from it today. The same thing goes to many countries of the world that people stood up to pay the price, depriving themselves all good things of life to make sure that they give a meaningful future and secure future for the children and unborn generation. So the UK family, you are all doing well. I am really proud of you all, and I'm very, very happy with the crowd I'm seeing here today. Gives me energy to even do more exploit in the coming weeks. The promise I'm promising you is that we are going to shake the world. Biafra will shake the world in 2 weeks' time. Go and mark my word. You know, there are some things that moves me. This crowd I have seen today in the United Kingdom have moved me mightily. And I will make you proud in the coming weeks. Even before we go to the Finland Convention, Biafra will be breaking ground. And I want you to understand that there are many things going on behind the scene for the recognition of Biafra as an independent state. We are fighting this war, which, by the special grace of God, has come to favor us. Because nobody in his right or her right thinking today will look at what Nigeria is doing and what is going on in Nigeria and give a supporting hand to them. So everything that's happening today is for the best interest of Biafra, for the best interest of anybody that have any ties, any business ties with Nigeria. As you can see, we are having this gathering today and our people are gathered in the church. Why other people are killing Christians in Nigeria, Biafra government are using church to show the kind of people we are. And this is something that they are struggling to take away from us. The peace, the love for one another, the value for life, the dignity that we have from our own heritage and our history. They are doing everything to take this particular peace, joy from us. And we are going to have that duty to protect it and fight for the protection of this particular opportunity God gave us and the blessing that God gave us in our land. God did not make mistake in making sure that Biafra has everything it needs to become one of the power Believe me, I said one of the power of this world, because the opportunity will be given whenever Biafra become an independent state. Everybody will attain to its potential, will aspire to become whatever you want to be in life without any hindrances. You will compete among nations. You will aspire to become whatever you want to become, and the government of Biafra will support you. And only that will make this world a better place, where you have more people, especially from Africa, to also be on that particular stage with the West. Biafra will be the beginning of the civilization in Africa, even though in the ages they claim that Africa have had civilization. We have had civilization, but there is no proof to it. Today, everything has disappeared because of the bad leadership, because of the Islamic fundamentalism, because of those who never cared about the development and the future of their own children and citizens. Rather, they are more interested in conquest. They are more interested in jihadist movement. They are more interested in recruiting repentant, so-called repentant Boko Haram and terrorists into their military and police to continue to further their subjugation and conquest of the land. Biafra has come to end it. It is going to be like child play. It is going to be like a joke. But this joke, we are going to make to become a reality. The joke that we started since 2022, when we were dancing on social media, is no longer that joke they used to see. The joke and the small nuisance they call us on social media in 2022, here, after 2 years, is no longer 2022 nuisance on social media. This particular nuisance have terminated, have metamorphosed to government in exile, and have metamorphosed to liaison offices all over the world, including the United Kingdom, of which you are gathered today. I am very, very proud of UK, believe me. And this is where everything started, in the United Kingdom, and the presence of the Biafra liaison will also continue to go stronger and stronger in the United Kingdom. We are not making anybody our enemy. United Kingdom is not our enemy. The only thing is that they have seized the opportunity that God has given to us to excel, to also be like a human being like them. And if you'll be, I can see you. Good to see you in that hall. Thank you all. May God bless all of you. I love you all.
Thank you so much for coming. Thank you.
My fellow Biafrans that are watching, anywhere you are watching from, I want you to know that we are very prepared. The Biafran people are more than prepared to go home. We are very, very prepared. You that is watching this program, how prepared are you? I saw somebody who is talking about the ticket. If you want to get to register for the ticket, somebody is asking the question. He said, site for ticket purchase, please. Site for ticket purchase. Go to Biafran website, to our website. You can get the website on the platform of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. Or you just go to www.biafrarepublicgov.org. www.biafrarepublic.gov. Or if you have my WhatsApp, message me on WhatsApp. I'm going to send you the site for you to go and apply for your ticket. But if you go to the platform of our Prime Minister, that is the very first website you are going to see with his name. If you go to the platform of our Prime Minister on X, once you get into the platform, that is the very first thing you are going to see. For somebody who asked this question, let's see if we can be able to go there. Let's see if we can be able to take you there and see what we have in that very place. Because we don't have to leave anybody behind. If you are watching me, the person that asked that very question, this is the site. Once you, and this is the X platform for Prime Minister, look at the site, Biafra Republic gov.org. Biafra Republic gov.org. Look at it here. Look at it here. You click on that. Once you click on that, it will open. When you open, you scroll up right here. You are going to see the links. This is for voting. If you want to vote, you click here. You want to apply for your ID card, you click here. Registration, here, you make here. For the convention, you make your registration for convention here. So whichever information you are looking for, there is places for you to click. Either you vote, ID card, or the registration for the voting. You can get it here on the platform of our Prime Minister. Once you click on that very place, you click here, it will just take you there. Or if you can if you have my WhatsApp group, if you're in my WhatsApp group or you have my WhatsApp number, message me on WhatsApp. Message me on WhatsApp, and I'm going to send you the link so that you can apply. Everybody need to be there. Nobody must be left behind. Nobody must be left behind. Everybody must be carried along. You must not be left behind. Nobody must be left behind. Every one of us must be part of this exodus that is about to happen. Every one of us must be part of it. This is an update from our Prime Minister. Let's see what this update is saying. This is an update. It's a very long one. Maybe we're going to come back to it and read it later. Maybe we're going to come back to it and read it later. It says, October 14, 1966, America's Time magazine wrote this on the horrific massacre of Igbos in Kano. Exactly. It's been for a very long time. It's been for a very long time. We're going to come back here and read this while we continue our program. We are going to come back here to read it. A report from the Times of London, New York Times, about it is not today they began to deal with us. It's not today. It didn't start today. It didn't start today. This is Abby giving a shout out to Simon Ekpa for tweeting on his behalf when he was arrested before his coming. Okay, this is our brother Abby. Our Abby says they asked him to write statement because of Simon Ekpa tweets. How him take no Simon Ekpa? When you kill a madman, only then you will know he also have family. Exactly. You see, they were challenging our brother Abby because our Prime Minister demanded for his release, and now they were asking him invitation how he managed to know brother Simon Ekpa. Why do you manage to know the Prime Minister? Why is he talking about the Prime Minister? Imagine the zoo, the zoological republic. Everywhere you are as a Biafran, the game have changed. If you are a Biafran today and you are not following events, I am sorry for you. You are doomed. If you claim to be a Biafran, you are not following the Biafran government, I am sorry for you. You are finished. You are completely finished. If you claim to be a Biafran and you are not following events that is happening, you are finished. You are completely finished. And I bet you, there is no remedy for you. There's no remedy. Every one of us should wake up and know that the time has come. Biafran people are gathering and they are going home. You see, our brother Abby, you remember when he was arrested, when they say Burna Boy arrested him? Burna Boy is also a Biafran, and he is a Biafran. But we have said, none of our brothers should take our case to the zoo. You don't have to take our case to our enemies. It doesn't matter what your brother does with you. Have you ever seen Mazen Nandekano handing any Biafra over to Nigerian government? The only people that hand Biafrans over the Nigerian government is the IPOB Nigeria. Those Janjaweed that are working for Nigerian government, they are the people that take the matter of Biafrans to the Janjaweed. That is why we don't support that. It doesn't matter what your brother does with you. We bring our problem home and we'll deal with it. We are not against Burna Boy. None of us is against Brother Boy. If he has been offended by Abi, we are not clapping for Abi for offending his brother. But he must not take the case of his brother to the enemy. That is what we are saying. And that is what our Prime Minister said. Our Prime Minister say you must not learn the system of the Janjaweed by using their police to intimidate your brother. That is what our Prime Minister said. And that was why he asked for the immediate release of Abi. He gave 48 hours to release him, and he was released. And now look at Abi saying that when they arrested Abi, they were asking him, where did you know Simon Ekpa that he was talking about you? Simon Ekpa doesn't have to know you personally. As long as you are a Biafran, the only thing you need to be for Simon Ekpa to recognize you is be a Biafran. He doesn't need to know you. He doesn't need to know your name. He doesn't need to come and have a handshake for you. As long as you identify as a Biafran, if you identify as a Biafran, whether you are Igbo, whether you are Ibibio, whether you are Ibanke, whether you are Ijo, whatever you are, and you identify as a Biafran, Simon Ekpa will stand for you anytime, any day. Come rain, come sun. We have done it for our sister Amaka. We have done it for Abi. It will be done for you also. That is why any place you are today as a Biafran, go and associate yourself. Go and identify yourself with the government of Biafra. Any place you go, go and identify yourself with the government of Biafra. It is the right thing to do. The zoo want us dead. You know, if you are living abroad, you should know these things better. More especially people living abroad. If you are living abroad today and you call the Nigerian embassy, they ask you, what is your name? You say your name is Okechukwu so. They will tell them to take you away. They can never stand for you. If you report to Nigerian embassy and they see your name is an English name, a Biafran name from English, a Biafran name, English name from Biafra land, either Ibibio, Imanke, Ijo, or whatever, they will not come for you. They know you are a Biafran. They will tell the authorities to take you away. The only government that will stand for you today, wherever you are, is the government of Biafra. That is why the Biafran people abroad are rising up in their numbers. Biafrans are rising up in their numbers. Biafrans are resurrecting from different angles and different corners, and they are speaking up. And I bet you, we will not stop talking. We will not stop talking. Anywhere you are, the best thing you can do for yourself is to identify yourself with Biafra. Identify yourself with Biafra. If you don't, you will regret your life. If you don't identify with Biafra, you will regret your life. But as long as you identify with Biafra, no matter what the problem is, Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister, will stand with you. Mazi Simon Ekpa will stand with you. Do not run away. You cannot hide from your shadow. As long as you are from the old southeastern region, the present south-south, southeast, lower Kogi, lower Benue, it does not matter the nickname you give to yourself. You can continue to answer any nickname you like. Call yourself Niger Delta, call yourself different area, call yourself whatever title you give yourself. Your ancestors know you as a Biafran. The gods of the land know you as a Biafran. The government of Biafra identify you as a Biafran. All you have to do is to identify yourself with whom you are. That is all we're asking. Any place you are, identify yourself as a Biafran. Time has gone when we are hiding. Biafrans are not hiding anymore. We are not trying to please anybody anymore. We are not trying to make anybody love us. We are not trying to make anybody follow us. What we are doing today is to stand up for our rights. We don't care. We don't care how people feel about us. We do not care what people think about us. We do not care if we lose all the friends we have. We don't care if we lose their business opportunities. We do not care if we stand alone. You must start identifying yourself as a Biafran. We are all Biafrans. That is what we are. No human being is going to take away that from us. And any moment you deny yourself, from the moment you deny yourself, your problem will start. From the moment you deny yourself as a Biafran, your problem will start immediately. That is why you must not deny yourself whom you are. You must always identify yourself as a Biafran. No matter the trouble, no matter the obstacle, no matter the challenges, you must identify yourself as a Biafran. We cannot afford to allow ourselves to be thrown away because we know we are facing enemies. We are facing the barrage of enemies from east, west, north, and south. You see Biafrans in large number. Biafrans are coming out. They want to go. We are tired of living abroad. We are tired of promoting other people. We are tired of building other nations. We are tired of building other countries. We want to build our own. Go and cut your ticket. Biafrans are cutting their ticket. Finland is going to be helele. If you have not yet prepared and started supporting, please go and prepare yourself. Support the restoration of Biafra. Support. Go now and begin. If you have not started supporting, I don't know what you're waiting for. I can't understand. I don't know what you're waiting for. Every Biafran today must begin to support, financially more especially, after the declaration of Biafra on the 2nd of December. We are going to defend our territory. We will defend it with everything humanly possible. We are no longer afraid. The time of fear has passed. The time of fear has passed. That time when they used to threaten us. That time they used to threaten us. It don't pass. Now, if you slap us on one cheek, we will slap you in 4 cheeks. We won't even allow you to slap us once. We'll slap you 7 times. In case you do not know, that time where we are hiding has passed. The time where they tell you to be afraid of a janjaweed, you're afraid of a Fulani man, a Hausa man will give you a dagger. Our own dagger now. In case you don't understand, I want you to hear it from our Prime Minister.
Mgbe Usman Dan Fodio buru agha nke ya wee bata wee gbugide ndị ugwu wee gbuchie ha wee were ana ha. Akụkọ ahụ bụ ihe a na-akọrọ anyị. Akọgide aka ka Usman Dan Fodio si wee gbuchie ndị ugwu o wee bụzie datina onye sizi n'ugwu Hausa wee pụta ma agụ ụra n'ala Igbo isisi agbụkwana ejekwana dị ọgụ na ọ na-akpọkwa daga maka ọrụ ihe akọrọ anyị ndị a were egwu onye Hausa ma agụ ụra ịgbachi ya nkịtị maka na ịma na ọ ga-ama gị daga ana ọmacha gị daga ahụ nwe ihe ị ga-eme ndị a wee were ụjọ wee jide anyị wee na-dagbuo onye ugwu mee gị ihe ịgbachi nkịtị ị na-edi ya mana onye nwanne gị bụ onye Igbo mee gị ihe o wee Biafra mee gị ihe isi ka egbuo ya nkịta nke echi maka na ịma na ọ naghị ama daga. Aga m agwa unu na daga anyị kịta abụrụzi against ndị Igbo. Daga anyị kịta bụ against ndị ahụ bịara be anyị igbu anyị otu Usman Dan Fodio style. A ga-ama ha ivu eva n'ụwa niile a. Daga niile ha malụ n'ugwu Hausa anyị ga-amakarịa ha masef. Ebe a ka anyị nọ amachazi ya eburuzi onwe ya. We will now begin to idozi ana anyị, dozi ana Igbo, dozi ana Biafra ọ dịla anyị mma maka na ihe anyị na-achọ. Ka ọ dị onye ọbụla na mma ka ihe niile a na-eme na-aga aga. Onye nwere isi ọgụgụ ọ gụọ, onye nwere isi eji alụpụta ihe o mee ya na-arụ ya na-afọ ya n'anya na-eme kọmpetishọn ọhịa na-eme ka ụwa dị mma. Onye ọbụla na-egori ndewonu.
This charter has become a law.
my fellow Biafrans, it is going to be a ball. Everybody begin to prepare yourself. We are going home. Pack your bag and baggages. The train has left the station. In case you don't know, the train has already left the station. You better move as fast as you can and join. You better move and join. Every one of us must get prepared. The journey we are getting into is a very serious one. We are going into our second convention. Is coming up 29th of November till 3rd of December. It is going to be helele. If you have not gotten your ticket, go and cut your ticket now. Go now and cut your ticket. Go immediately and take your ticket. Go now and take your ticket. The time is now. My fellow Biafrans, I want you to listen to the message of our Supreme Namaz Nandekan. We need to keep the fire burning so that we don't lose focus.
Your chief of army staff, your Garabashehu, and the police will send you to Imo State. They will send you to Iguacha. We will pay you money to come to Iguacha. Then your backyard will be open. They will come in and they will take it. I've been telling you this, that I told you that there is a method to our madness. That is something an average multi-purpose evaluator cannot understand. That is something an intellectual cannot understand. That is something a sophisticated moron can never understand. That we are more intelligent than them, 100 times over. That is why anything I say behind this microphone, Almighty is my witness, must come to pass. How many months ago did I tell you that they will come because they are very foolish? They will come to the east. Let me tell you my plan once again this morning. And what heaven said is how we are going to fight this very war. You know that the army of Pharaoh was destroyed in the Red Sea. You're aware of that, they drowned in the Red Sea. Biafra land is going to become the Red Sea of the Fulani army. There they will drown and there they will die. Let me make it very, very clear to all of you. You see this army of Nigeria, history will record that they died in Biafra. Complete destruction. Because very many years ago, when we started our atonement, to be doing atonement, to be asking Elohim, please forgive us, we are very sinful, we are horrible, we turned our back against you, we started following white gods, all this foreign idol, all this nonsense, that we have sinned against you. Please have mercy upon us. God said to us, I have listened to your prayers, but my anger with you people and your fathers for following foreign gods is still there. But I'm going to show you that I'm God. This very process we're in now started. Elohim said that IPOB will be indestructible. Biafra is going to come. But people are going to die. They will kill you. I will give your army the weapons to fight back. You will kill them. In the end, Biafra will come. Is that what's happening today?
Are you hearing it?
When I started telling you they will kill us, we will kill them in the end, Biafra will come. Since the year 2013, I've been telling you this. Without fail.
It is happening.
You must understand what we are in for. You see this. Do you know that the Fulani army have died before in Biafra land? Some of you don't know. That is why we are not Muslims. So you don't know that before. That time, only God fought for us. There was no army. We had no standing army. On the plains of Benue. In the same thing Autumn is fighting today. The same way they have descended on Benue was how they came. As they were moving their way down to Otuto. God sent an army of angels from heaven to stand guard before his land that he blessed, and said beyond this very point that Islam cannot enter. That is why you have Islam in Yoruba land. That is why you have Islam even in some parts of Midwest, Edo states today. Some parts of them they have Islam. That is why in Benin Republic, in Kotonou, you have Islam all the way to the Atlantic Ocean. That is why in Togo you have Islam all the way to Lome. That is why in Ghana you have Islam all the way even to Accra. That is why across the entirety of West Africa there is Islam all the way to the Atlantic Ocean. But in the land of Biafra there is no Islam. Ask yourself why. Because the God Almighty in heaven has been protecting your land from time immemorial. Without a standing army, the army of the Janjaweed was defeated. And I prayed to God and I said, let that miracle happen once again in our time. And Elohim said to me, no, I won't do it that way. Instead, you're the ones who are going to kill them. I will bring them to your land and you will kill them. That will be their own Red Sea. As Pharaoh's army drowned in the Red Sea, so shall the land of Biafra consume.
They are consumed already. They are drowning. They are drowning. Seriously drowning.
But one thing we shouldn't do is to pretend any fear. We should not be afraid. We should not be the only problem
you can't fear them.
Is fear itself. That we shouldn't be afraid. Once you're not afraid, that we have won. And that's this battle that we are in right now. You were there when they declared their war. And I said to you that that is my plan. I want to draw the Nigerian army and police into Biafra land, and there will kill them.
They are there. They are finished already.
Do you understand me? And there will be nowhere. Those of them that will survive, if at all any will survive, when they go back to Zamfara, they will have nowhere to go to Zamfara.
Absolutely.
Because in their land, in their own land,
it's happening already.
Killers are there waiting for them. It's not what is happening. Let me play it for you once again.
It's happening already. The Boko Haram have taken over their side.
I don't come out in the morning to say what I don't know about. It's heaven that is directing me. That is why I don't worship idol. We had a temple in Arochukwu before the white man came and destroyed it. Of course, we are sinful, the same way the temple of God fell in Jerusalem. And the Muslim took it over and built Alaska Mosque in it and built the dome on the rock. On the same temple mount that Solomon built the house of God upon. These are the things that you must understand. We were sent by heaven, not the sons of men, to preach this very gospel that we may return to who we were before. The worship of Almighty God in heaven, and no idol. We are religious people by nature. That is who we are. That is why we answer Omo the children of the kingdom of heaven. No other society, not even in Israel, do you have such a name. We have a H one where the light of God shines upon the children of men in our children. These are our names. Or you have forgotten who we are. We answer it again, which means light, the children of light. Don't you have it in Anambra State? Don't you have it in Ungwaland? Don't you have it in light? You know Lokoro? You know why? My grandmother's place, Olokoro. She comes from it. The woman that gave birth to my father. Don't you have it in here? We call it vision. It's not vision, you see in here. Light. Don't you have it? Where we come from? Tell me any other place in this world where their name is light or light of God, the H1. Tell me where on this earth. Tell me where you have one, the children of the kingdom of heaven in Enugu State as we have today. Show me where else in the world. Why would I worship God? Who are you to tell me who God is? Do you praise God with your name? My name is Nnamdi. My Redeemer liveth. Now you understand why we worship God the way we do. Why God is central to everything that we do. We are sinful. Who is it? After all, we are mortal flesh. But we cannot forego or abandon our identity. Not the identity the white man gave you, you morons, you fools. That was why God abandoned us until we came. And he said, now that you have come, you will see what I'm going to do. How do you think we chased away the Indiana from our land? You think it's by our might, our own power? Is that what you think? Elohim is in heaven. I'll play it for you once again. There is a method to our madness. You come into our land, you are going to die in our land. And by the time you get back to where you come from, you idiots from the Sahel, you have no home to go to. There are people in Zafra and you could do jumping from one street to the other one, protecting most of them. Most of them man's land is safe. Your own land in Zamfara is gone. You idiots, go back to where you come from and defend your land. From ESN where you come from, or the fashion of ESN, and defend your land. From killers and murder. Fulani and deceiving you with pension of 40,000 naira, sending you to the east to go and fight. Whereas your own land is gone. In the Zuzu. I will play it for you fools once again so you understand. We want to tell the world. We want to tell the world. Conditions of some trusted people today. More especially in Zumi, Bonomagash, and Kawanamu, the local government. That today mandatory activities to our understand have even those is worse than Boko Haram to our own understanding. Because we have seen their operation with more than 250 bikes. Each with AK-47, they attack different villages. They attack a village called Gabaki and kill 5 people. Turawa, they kill 5 people. The other village called Hinder, they kill one. In a village, the young man is naming all the villages where people are being slaughtered like chicken. But people from Zamfara are wearing police and army uniform in Imo State. Now, I want to understand what is wrong with the brain of black people. I am from Ibegu, and you send me to Sokoto to go and be fighting insurgency in Sokoto. Whereas in my village, there is Mietiana killing people. Why would I remain in Sokoto? Why would I remain in Sokoto? And he's a graduate. You can see the quality of his English. Or maybe to the federal government of Nigeria. These are the mess that we are in. And I thank God Almighty that after years of shouting and screaming, our Yoruba brethren now understand what we have been saying all along. It is not born out of hatred for anybody. It is so that you may know the truth, and that truth will set you free. Listen, let me finish playing it. Zamfara. They are doing Nigerian army. Go to the east. Anything you see there, kill it. It's bandits, men, women, or children. And please also send me the video now, please, of that one. You will see them, these people, some of them from Zamfara, hailing their troops coming to kill innocent children in Biafra land. Nigerian army. Everybody is pretending they cannot see. Everybody is blind. They cannot see. I don't want to go into our names. Oluchukwu Tamono. That means we name our children Obasi after God himself in heaven. And a white man came with rubbish and people are feeling people are stupid. People who are circumcised. And I can't understand you people. And God said, let me leave this. These people are foolish, let me leave them. And for 50 years, he left us. Until he said, now that you're ready to come back to me, you see, by the time Biafra comes, you worship me forever and ever. I do worshipers everywhere. Now listen very carefully, please. In Zulu local government, they kill 2 people. In a village called Riochi, where I came from, they killed 1 and injured 7 people, including my father's younger brother. Secondly, we had a squad of people in General Hospital, Kawanamoda, some in General Hospital, Kunomagachi, and some has been taken to Kusau. So we want to tell the world today that they should. No, they want to tell the world. It's something I've been telling the world ever since. Now they want to tell the world, though. Now they want to tell the world. Something I've been telling the world since nobody wants to hear. Now this one wants to tell the whole world what is going on. Now do you follow us? There is no pronouncement if God is not with us. Why is it that when I say something, it happens exactly the same way? Why? It's a simple question for an ordinary intellectual to answer. If Elohim is not with us, why is it anything I say comes to pass? Exactly the same way. It's as if it is clockwork. That's something that family cannot understand. They cannot comprehend it. I told you they will come to our land, and when they come to our land, their own land will be taken over by their own bandits. It's not happening now. Let's finish it, and then I'll play the other one for you. What is
is going on in Zamfara State. And we are calling the Nigerian, we are calling our National Assembly and the executive of Zamfara State here like to do something and stop mandatory activity because it is getting worse. Today we are in condition whereby our client is starving. Today we cannot go to the farm in Zamfara State. Look at our people everywhere in the hospital. We are all youth graduates, unemployment, we are jobless. And today, even the farm we are going to get what we are in, we cannot go to the farm. Now we don't even know what is our left and right.
They don't know your left and right. Are you listening to it? We don't know what. Keep following the Southern Secretary. You fools from the north. Keep following all these idiots. Telling you it's not Sharia and all that rubbish. Look at where you are now. Ordinary people are suffering. Ordinary people are suffering. The young man is in pain. You can see the pain on his face. And I want that video everywhere, please. I want it everywhere. And that is why I keep saying that it's as if Satan put together Nigeria, I'm telling the truth. And also made the people not to be able to reason properly. Is it not very clear to everybody now? That everything I say comes to pass, it is the truth. We don't do what we do out of hatred, we do it out of compassion and out of love for people. Now, I told you before that Nigerian army cannot fight. They only specialize in killing. See, Nigerian army is an instrument of terrorism. They don't fight like soldiers, they are cowards. They are cowards. And we said, one day, yes, you know it's not going to happen. It can never happen unless you're an informant on the saboteur. Let me play a clip for you once again before we open our lines. And I hope that the ICC, they are paying attention. Everybody, Katrina Lang has run away. I don't know where she ran to. She says she's on holiday. That blood-sucking demon, she has run away. I don't know where she ran to. I want her to listen to, because I know everybody listens to this program, of course. The whole world, they listen to us, of course. I want her, Katrina Lang, to listen to this very program. This very clip I'm about to play. Nigerian army, yes. We cannot fight. We never won any battle in that. Never, without foreign help. Never in their history. Only to kill civilians. The only army in the world whose primary function is to reduce the population of their own people. That if, believe you me, if you know what I know about the Nigerian army, anybody wearing that uniform, if you see them, you kill them. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, they are your problem.
That is why we give them quick notice in Biafra land. The Prime Minister has given them quick notice.
Maybe he's upset with the Nigerian army, no? Once they put on that uniform, there is a fallen demon that goes inside them. They lose touch with humanity.
Now you understand why our Prime Minister is not
I want to
looking
play
back.
this clip again for you. The first clip is the one that justified our prophecy. This is the second one. To also prove to all of you that Nigerian army cannot fight. They are civilian murderers. That's what they do. They only kill civilians. Nothing else in their useless existence. Now, listen, please. Listen. In Hausa language. Anybody you see in the east is a bandit. Not their own bandits in the north, ravaging Zamfara.
You see?
Not their own bandits in the north, ravaging Zamfara. No. It's in the east. Civilian murderers. Because in the north, the bandits in the north, they have AK-47. But in the east, people are not armed. Do you see how they operate? In the east, they're not armed. He said, go, anything you see is a bandit in the east. This is the shoot at sight order that they were denying. It is here, I'm playing it for you. From the barracks where they left to go and kill civilians. And this is our famous Nigerian army, our boys, our troops. Anybody, even if you're my friend, if you refer to Nigerian army as our boys, I will have a major war with you. I don't care who you are. These are the idiots that you call your boys, and our boys, our men in uniform. These are the animals in uniform.
That's the people that the IPOB Nigeria supported.
Anybody see that about it? Anybody where you see about it? Don't forget to anybody there about it.
Just imagine. They profile everybody in Biafra land.
Woman, auntie, uncle you see in the East, kill them. They are bandits. These are Janjaweed. Are you following? This is Nigerian army. One day, this idiot is saying this rubbish, you will become a major general. The only war he's ever fought is to go to Nnewi and kill people in the market. And you're a general in Nigeria. This is why Nigeria must be destroyed. The name Nigeria, I'm telling you, that is extinguished from history books. The place is brimming with evil upon evil. These are the things you must understand. These are the things that you ought to know. That is your one Nigeria for you. Look at Wike. Anywhere they see any young Igbo boy, they arrest. Anywhere they see, they go to arrest. It's something in Igbo State. The day a madness will reach them now. All of you witness.
Is reaching them now.
Of course, now I know why.
Mazi is reaching them now. We have taken up the challenge.
Why black people are the lowest of the low in the whole world. After black people, they now get
the Prime Minister is giving them woto now.
Now I know. Because you people are evil. You are wicked. Now that Wike is going about abducting people in broad daylight, nobody will talk. Now that Hope Sodema is busy abducting, nobody will talk. Now that idiot called Umahi is yapping around in his mouth with his battle, nobody will talk. Any day we hit them now, all of you start writing your epistles.
They should prepare and write more.
Ndara. It is going to happen. It is going to happen. I've just appointed a new chief of army staff. I'm asking all of you, multi-purpose individuals. I've never appointed another one. Fulani don't give a damn about you. What you think? They are so arrogant. Nigeria is theirs. You cannot do anything. But they can buy Facebook, they can buy Google, they can buy Twitter, they can buy anybody they like. They have the money. Britain is behind them. They can do whatever they like. Anything they like, they can do. Anything they like, they can do, and they feel they can get away with it. And all of you are answering one Nigeria. We are Nigerians. We Nigerians. You people are hopeless. It was the Human Rights Writers Association of the Zoo, Huriwa they call themselves, that said, what did they actually say? That Buhari is not a believer of one Nigeria for doing this, doing what? For appointing another Fulani man into a sensitive security position. All of you, all you can do from the south is to beg. You are not ashamed of yourselves. You're in your father's land, you're in the land of your ancestors, and you're begging somebody from the Sahel, somebody from the semi-arid Sahel, a nomad, to make your life better. Are you not foolish?
Very foolish.
Are you not foolish? A man with, look at how they have corruption hanging on. Even Malami, your so-called AGF, Attorney General of the Federation, Malami, who doesn't even understand the rule of law. The idiot is mad in corruption. Look at
heavy corruption.
Heavy corruption. He stole the money that he recovered.
He resigned now. Nobody after retirement, nobody is saying anything.
And in Nigeria, this will get better. In my next life, I don't want to see any of you. I'm telling you the truth. In this you disgust me. You have brain that cannot listen. Oh dear. They have condemned whoever they call Buhari in Asarok for appointing another northerner. That's what they call it. They call it northerner instead of Fulani Janjaweed. Emmanuel Onobiko issued a statement saying that they are refusing to imagine if, let me say, imagine that this administration is an Igbo administration. With an Igbo man as chief of army staff, Igbo man as naval staff, Igbo man as air force, Igbo man as, hey! by now there will be no Igbo person left in the north. They will kill everybody. You will see Britain that time come and say, but you have federal character as part of your constitution. Why don't you do something about it? But now that the Fulani is doing it, everybody has gone mute. All of you cannot talk. It's only IPOB who can speak. Where is Katuna line? No more federal character. I told you that the Fulanis do not know how to obey simple laws. They don't know the meaning of law. They don't know. There is something called federal character. Federal character in the Constitution. The country is 61 years old, if I'm not mistaken. The zoo called Nigeria is 61 years old, if I'm not mistaken. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Their constitution is less than 20 years old, or thereabout. Or should I say 22 years old? So, in other words, the governing document of a place called Nigeria is younger than the country itself. I paid attention to what Omar Agege was saying. I think he's either the deputy, I don't know, is he Senate? I think he's the deputy Senate leader, one of the idiots that went and tied the cheat on his head or bandage before they made him deputy Senate president or thereabout. I don't know what the title he holds. His name is Omar Agege. You know what the idiot said a few days ago? We are not going to rewrite the 1999 Constitution because everywhere else in the world, people just don't wake up and rewrite their own Constitution. They keep amending it until it becomes a perfect document. Of course, I agree with him. He made a very valid point. Then what Omar Agege failed to tell the gullible, miseducated zoo animals called Nigerians is this. Why did you not start this, your series of amendments with the 1963 Republican Constitution? Why must you stop at 19? Why must you use 1999 Constitution? Why not 1979? Why not 1963? Why not even 1960 Constitution? If you claim, excuse me, that rewriting a constitution is bad, which of course I believe as well. Incidentally, I do believe that. I believe that no constitution is perfect. People amend it over time. I understand that. That is how it obtains all over the world. But I'm asking you, why therefore did you not go back to the 1963 Republican Constitution and start your amendments from there? I don't know if I'm making any sense to people. Omar Agege, I think, is the Deputy Senate leader, or whatever his name is, of the zoo. Deputy Senate President. I'm asking him a simple question. You posited, and rightfully so, that people just don't abandon their constitution, they amend it. I agree with you. If that is the case, why did Abdul Salami Abubakar abandon 1979 constitution? Why did he not amend it? In fact, let us say even go further. Why is it that those that wrote the 1979 constitution did not refer back and amend the 1963 constitution? Because it was the military that truncated the whole process. It was the one that led to great states. Before we were in our regions, everybody doing fantastically well. Believe you me, even the North was growing economically. The largest textile mill in West Africa was in, I think it was in Kaduna. They were doing so well. Do you know there's a truck company called Iveco? IVECO. Do you know Fiat trucks were being assembled in the North? How many of you know about Savannah Sugar Company? It's somewhere in Numan, in Jukuland today. Is it Gongola State? I used to know it as Gongola State. How many of you know this? That before Dangote came, that Nigeria used to manufacture sugar locally. Now Dangote imports sugar. And that time, my uncle used to work for Savannah Sugar Company in Numan. I'll never forget. I used to ask him, is there any Jordanian river there? Why is the name Numan? Because Numan is in the Bible. They went into Jordan and his leprosy was cured. I used to ask my uncle that question. Do you know that there was a time that people were working in sugarcane plantation? Huge, massive sugarcane plantation in present day. Is it Ethiopia? I don't know what they call it. Is it Gongola State? Let me use Gongola, please. Do you know that? And they work in the farm. They got, mind is employment. was no banditry because everyone had a job to do. They would cut down the sugar cane. They would take it to the Savannah Sugar Company. They squeeze it, they press it until sugar crystals begin to emerge. And they send it down to the east. That is the sugar we used to use. Because Oyibo on then used to be, there was Tate and Lyle from Britain and St. Louis in a blue box. But Savannah Sugar Company is on a white box with green and red writing livery on top of it. I'm old enough to remember. Savannah Sugar Company. Young people that should have been working in that plantation now, making sugar for everybody, they are now bandits with AK-47. And somebody telling me, Dangote is the richest man in Africa. I said, people are misused. As I said, in my next life, I will meet you people. Black, God forbid, I will meet you people. The way you people reason, I will never jam you again in life. If there's any afterlife, one thing I will beg God is, don't miss.
I don't go jam them, my supreme leader. We don't go jam them. Nah.
Thank you very much. It's called Adamawa State now. Thank you for that. Adamawa State is called now.
Black people.
Who brought in states? State creation in Nigeria came about because one man wanted to start it. Let us divide them. State creation is an instrument of divide and rule. Some of you can never get it.
They wouldn't get it.
How come when Nigeria was in regions, they were doing very well? As soon as they started to create a useless, non-viable states, everybody became poor. Why can't you do the same thing with churches? How come in the olden days when there were only Roman Catholic Church, Anglican, Methodist, Presbyterian, Seventh-day Adventist Church, Assemblies of God, Cherubim and Seraphim, I should add, and which other old church? Apostolic Church, that is very old, Apostolic Church, everything was working very well. At least, even though people were worshiping God in ignorance, but at least they were worshiping God in truth and in every honesty. Until the mercantile set came in, until merchants came in the Pentecostalism.
In the Pentecostal.
See that hallelujah, Holy Ghost fire. Your life is called common sense. It's called reflection. Reflection. Reflect on the life before and the life now. There is church in every corner. In some buildings you have 1985. In some hotels.
Once every one pole. They give him to build church every one pole.
One church must have finished between 7 and 9 in the morning. Another one will come from 9 to 11. Another one will come from 11 to 1. Are you people being blessed? The answer is no. When Nigeria was in regions, ask all of these people everywhere. There was one idiot called Sasage, whatever food. They say it's a senior advocate. You know when they say somebody is a senior advocate in the zoo, I laugh. It's Sasage, that idiot of APC, saying, can they please go back to the 1963 Constitution and then remove the regions and allow the states to be there? What they want to say is that if you go back to the regions, some people will become a minority. And then I want to ask all of you who travel to America to buy your houses for medical care and to get citizenship. Do you have any relative in the House of, in the Senate of America or House of Reps? I want to debunk all this nonsense. If had this present APC regime, had they been doing very fine, do you think anybody would complain? You're in America, is Joe Biden your relative? Is Joe Biden your uncle? But you prefer to be a U.S. citizen, isn't it? Because of the policies that they run. It's simple common sense. What I'm asking all of them, jumping up and down, creating states, give us another state. When compare now that you have 49 states, or is it 39? I don't know how many, or is it 32?
They are still looking for more states.
Compare now to when you had only 3 or 4 regions in the whole of Nigeria. Economically speaking, which era would you love to live in? Then I will answer your question. This should be black people. I think the problem with we black is that we don't listen very well. I've been saying it from any day I come on air. I say because black people do not listen very well. That is why we are suffering. That is why everybody's in pain. And that is why we must do something to try and rectify it. And this very morning, that is precisely what we are doing here, live and direct to the whole of mankind. This is Radio Biafra. We are live. The time now is 11 minutes past 8 a.m. in the glorious and blessed land of Biafra. It may not look like that now, but we know what we have. And in the fullness of time, the whole world will come to the inescapable realization that Biafra is indeed the kingdom of heaven upon the face of this very earth. They have appointed another Janjaweed. And they said Omahi is giving ultimatum. I'm asking people, if you're part of a non-gunmen, if you're this, come and bring it. Because our family in Ebonyi State is a very strong IPOB family there. Because they have fallen for Mammon. I think that's what they call it. Is it Mammon? They call it the avarice, the demon of ill-gotten wealth.
Mammon.
Ebonyi State IPOB family. Ebonyi State IPOB family. Ebonyi State IPOB. How many times have I called you now? Be very, very careful. Dave Omahi is walking about with money, giving some of you bags of money to bring IPOB family members and our volunteers to go and join the Bubago.
We got them.
If you join the Bubago, you're going to die eventually. I just want you to understand.
They are all gone.
Very clearly, you will die, you will perish.
They are all gone.
You are under oath. You will die eventually. If you join the Bubago, you're going to die. That's for sure. Therefore, he brought out money and be giving to all of distributing money carelessly everywhere. Money he got from Islamic Bank. That was why they allowed the idiots to go to their users as a rock, flanked by Femi Adesina, talking rubbish. Therefore, Mahi will destroy Ebonyi State. We have recovered Ebonyi State from Mietiala. It seems you idiots want to go back to the era of Mietiala ruling people. Don't allow me to place a curse upon you. IPOB family in Ebonyi State must sit up this morning. Identify anybody who talks to Dave Omahi must be identified immediately and dealt with. They brought their money, they're distributing. Some of you are even contemplating going to join the battle as if you're mad.
They went.
After eating that money, then what happens to you? You idiots, what will happen to you? And I must make it very, very clear, because of what is now happening in Ebonyi State, having succeeded in chasing away Mietiala, they have given a lot of money to Dave Omahi to distribute to some of you idiots, so that Fulani can come back and recolonize Ebonyi State. Because of that, we are now dividing Ebonyi into 3 command structures in Ebonyi State. Eastern Security Network in Ebonyi State will no longer be headed by one person. We are going to have 3 commanders, their names nobody will know, to avoid contamination. And this women, Ebonyi will have 3 commanders. Imo State will have 3 commanders, not one overall commander. I'm announcing it on air so that they will hear. People on the ground will hear me. Ebonyi State will have 3 commanders on the ground. Imo State, 3 commanders on the ground. Iguacha, 3 commanders on the ground. They are the only states that we have 3 commanders. All other states still have only 1 commander. All these other states I've mentioned, Ebonyi, Imo, and Iguacha, which is River State, 3 commanders each. And they're independent of one another, but under one central command. So you understand it very clearly. We cannot, we are too educated to allow these fools to penetrate us. It's not going to happen. And I must warn every coordinator in all of these states that I've just mentioned. Our coordinator of that very state, I am watching all of you. If anything goes wrong with our family in that state, I will hold you personally responsible. You must understand that this is IPOB. You must understand this very morning. Look at it. So therefore, why he is smarter than we are? Is that what you're telling me? That expert one-liner? He had no living. He made a living by stealing from people. He's a scammer. He will sit down in front of his laptop and be doing wayo with white people. That is the idiot that is in Ebonyi State, trying to convince you not to pursue your freedom. The coordinator of Ebonyi State, Imo State, and Iguacha should be very, very careful. IPOB was ordained by heaven itself, not man. Do not mix with politicians. I say do not. It's an order, a direct order from me, live air. Live air. Do not. I repeat, do not. We are live and we're direct, and the whole world is bearing us witness. The whole world is bearing us witness. I'm going to now open the line, but before that, you know that Governor Autumn has asked the Benue people to defend themselves, and the killings of people there is still going on unabated. Nothing is stopping them, and they are coming down to the south. As I've warned you before, they'll be there and I'm going back before, write it down on a piece of paper. They are coming down south. We have to wait for the real army. The real army is coming. This one they're using now in Imo State, Hope also, I don't mind, is a smoke screen. I understand that one idiot, I don't want to mention the buffoon's name, is talking about people should come out that they have secured. He said, I want to come out in Imo State now. Come out, you know what? On Monday, can take a ball walk home. Come out, let us see. You have yourself to blame. Everywhere is on a lockdown. Every road closed. I want every road to be closed. Go into all the young people in every village. Go to the bush, cut down trees, big ones, block every road.
It's already blocked.
Not any vehicle stupid enough will be trapped inside the click upon their Hong. Then both the driver and the passengers. Go to punish all of you. No movement, I said. No aircraft. Go, if you know airpiece, if you know any aircraft operator, tell them no flight is coming into Owerri. No flight into Enugu. No flight into Asaba. That's what I said. No flight should come in. None whatsoever should come in. For their information, no flight should come in. I understand people that work in the oil sector and they want to fly into Iguacha. That's their prerogative. We don't want to stop them. They're doing vital economic work, believe it or not. But in the core areas I've just mentioned, no flight should come in. I said no flight should come in. And no movement on the road. I want all the young people everywhere across all of Biafra land, from Bakassi all the way to Gurubiguru. Block every road. I want every major road blocked. Blocked. No movement anywhere. There'll be one idiot that they will say, nothing is happening. Let's go out. And then your family will bury you. Let me now open the lines.
Did you hear
Some
that?
of you may have the numbers already. If you have it, please do call, and I will take your call. I don't want anybody to greet me this morning, please. Do not greet me. Once you come on air, you give us your name and where you're calling from, and that will be enough. Imagine Omahi gives bandits, others, ultimatum to surround. Look at this idiot. The more I see this man's face, the more I want to read. I want to use my fingers and tear out, gouge out his eyes. He rejects me. The worst of the very worst, I'm telling you the truth. The worst of the very worst, I'm telling you. I have a caller on the line. This caller, if you can hear me, please, your name and where you're calling from, if you may.
Yeah, good morning. I'm calling from Cyprus.
From Cyprus. And what is your first name, please?
My first name.
You are doing which means you don't know who you are. Call another station, please. The caller on the line, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Martin Amdekano. Good morning, sir. Can you hear me, sir?
Good morning to you. Your name, please, and where you're calling from.
Thank you so much. My name is Okwelikechu. I'm calling you from Spain, precisely Malaga.
Thank you very much. Please go ahead. The world is listening to you. Go ahead.
Yes, thank you, Onyendu. And we're all listening to you. All your broadcast today is very great, and we're listening to you very, very well. And we are taking notes of your order, and everything you say must surely come to pass, and we must obey your order. As you say that no movement from 30th to 31st of this month, we are going to remember our heroes, somebody like Igonso and those who died before him and those who will die again, because they are beginning us every day and we must remember them. That one is for sure. Forever and ever, the order has begun. And Onyisi, I want you also to draw your attention in Enugu State, because I'm from Nsukka. So I want to draw your attention. There are a lot of things going on there. I know I'm the first caller. I will not talk much about that, but I want you to draw your attention there. And the point you made, as you divide Iguacha and Imo State and Ebonyi State, as you give 3 commands there, it's very, very good. It's a very, very good development. And I want you to look upon Enugu State to do exactly that in Enugu State. I'm not commanding you, but I'm just trying to advise you. Because a lot of things is going on now in Enugu State. The leadership of Enugu and the leadership of Nsukka, they are having misunderstanding between themselves. And our African rep have come to Nsukka to try to settle the problem. But the problem still stands. The problem is still going on. So I'm drawing your attention in Enugu State to come and look upon what is happening there. I will not talk much about that. I will not, because I'm live on air. I want you to come and look upon that and do the needful there before things get out of hand. Because I see that the demons, exactly the demon that is entering our people in their body. The same demon is also moving around in Enugu State now, as I'm telling you. And the demon is touching some of us there. And I want you to do the needful before the demon go rampant. Very, very important. So that is my point. My point this very morning. And thank you so much, Ian. We really appreciate you. And we must continue. Biafra is our destination. No immortal will stop us. No immortal, not even Fulani danger, will not even the world will stop us, because we are in the middle of more. We are in National. And at the end, we glorify the Almighty God forever and ever. Thank you so much.
He said, thank you and well spoken. Anywhere there's a problem, we identify and we cut it out. But we are IPOB, so we must be disciplined. We are in command and control, but any coordinator that is proven to have held meetings with any governor or with any politician, you are a gunner. So you can walk. We'll set an example with you. The caller on the line, can you hear me, please?
That is the same step our Prime Minister is taking today. The same step our Prime Minister is taking. If you communicate with any politician, you are gone.
I appreciate what you do for you of Biafra, and we thank you. So my contribution now from Edo State, for our side for Edo State for the local government, full harassment, they destroy our.
You are from Edo State. What is your name again?
Ifeanyi Chukwu.
Ifeanyi Chukwu from Edo State. I hope that Janjaweed they are listening. Ifeanyi from Edo State.
They don't know.
You want me not to take him with me into Biafra? Oh my God. Please go ahead.
For our land for Edo State there, they destroy our farmland.
Which part of Edo is that?
Yeah, from Gonoba, Oguneki.
And your name is Ifeanyi?
Yeah, Ifeanyi Chukwu.
Please, go ahead. We're listening. Go ahead.
So they destroy our farmland for them. They rape our mothers. They kill our people for them. They don't beat camp for our reserve. So people know they farm again. For that Gonoba, from Gonoba to Oguneki to Apple side. So cow they destroy everything with nobody go farm again. People are put this up for that place. So that is why I say if go help us for ESN for that place, then they come pursue them come up for that.
Okay, ESN will go there because I don't need the permission of anybody. Your name is Ifeanyi Chukwu. Before they say that Igbo people have come again to take our land. You know how our people behave sometimes. People will be moving to that very place. And I want you to send me a message after this. Give me the precise location of these vagabonds, these vandals from the Sahel, and ESN will go there and grab them away. And by this time next week, you'll hear the story. Okay?
I'll send it. Thank you, sir.
Send it now. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Very, very sensible callers this morning. I hope it can continue. I hope it can continue, please. I have another caller on the line. This caller, can you hear me? They can't hear me. I have a caller on the line. This caller, can you hear me?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you. Good morning.
Good morning. You see all your junior brothers,
Solomon.
Because you see, forgive.
There's no problem. There's no problem. It's okay, Solomon. There's no problem. There's no problem. There's no problem.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. You see, guys.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Solomon calling live on air. That is how what true repentance should be like. When you repent, you come live on air and repent live on air. That's what I like. I've not spoken to him now for heaven knows nearly a year. He was a very good boy before. I took him as my younger brother, but it's better that he has repented, and I'm very glad. The caller on the line, maybe because of the wife. You know, the wife is a hardcore Biafran. Hardcore. Solomon's wife is a hardcore Biafran. That's what I like.
The caller on the line, can you hear me, please? The caller on the line, you see? Hello? Yes, please, your name and where you're calling from?
Oh, thank God. My name is Ijoma. I'm calling from Sweden.
Ijoma from
Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm from Omaya to be precise.
Omaya.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, please.
Yes, I'm so excited that I'm able to reach you this morning. This is just more than big for me. And I want to say thank you so much for what you have been doing. And there's this revelation I got, and I've been trying to reach to you to talk about it. I think ending of 2 months ago, I was meditating in the middle of the night with a word called Ikukwamanonya. I was meditating with that word. So suddenly, I got a revelation and I saw Fulanis, the Kabas. They are more than 20 with their hair being wrapped with this long hair tie and with the big clothes they are wearing. So the next thing I saw, they are all moving with speed to the east, to the whole Igbo land. And I was like, what is going on here? And the next thing I saw, they all got blind. All of them, they all got blind. They couldn't see anymore. I was like, Jesus, I just jumped out from my bed. I was like, God, what is going on? I said, what is this? And the Spirit of God told me that these are the enemies of Biafra, the Kabas, the Fulanis, the Fulanis. That Biafra is a spiritual thing. That the battle has been fought already spiritually. And it has been won spiritually. He now said that we should not be afraid that they will come in, that they will come in Biafra land heavenly. But none of them will go scot-free. That was exactly what I heard.
The army of Nigeria will die in Biafra land. I'm telling you the truth.
Yes.
They will die there. You will see.
He said
they are dying already. The prophecy has come to pass. They are dying.
Obviously, they will come in, but they will not.
None of them
will ever go scot-free. That is what I saw. That they all went blind. Meaning, when they come physically, that none of them will go scot-free. After about 1 week, that was when the Nigerian army started tapping into Biafra land. Now, when I heard it, I was like, oh my God. So that spirit told me, remember what I told you, that they will come. They will not go free.
They will not go.
I was so excited.
I'm so glad.
And then before yesterday again, I had another dream again. I saw myself in Biafra land. The whole floor, the whole road, everywhere, the whole ground was pumping out with blood. Everywhere was pumping out with blood. And I was like, God, what is going on? And the next thing, I saw myself, I want to take a shower in that dream. And I saw people moving around in that dream, in the whole Biafra land. And they were like, what is going on? Blood, they are pumping out from the ground. Everywhere was soaked with blood.
Let me just stay where you are for a second. I want to clarify something for people to follow this. I know sometimes we say we read the Torah, the Old Testament, the scriptures, but we don't learn anything from it. We're always afraid of war. Every time we are afraid, hey, we don't want another war. Let me tell you something. Some of you've seen Israel. We're hearing them, the Iron Dome, how they were fighting terrorism and all the rest of it. Everybody was clapping. But that same Israel was invaded by the Amorites, the Amalekites, the Canaanites. They were invaded by the Babylonians. The Hittites came and invaded them. They named them now. The Assyrians came and killed them. The Romans came and killed them. The Europeans even came. Despite how the land of Israel was flowing with blood for nearly 4,500 years, it did not stop this generation of Benjamin Netanyahu from rising up and defending Israel.
Absolutely, he's still doing it today.
So our land is going to flow with the blood, but it is going to flow with the blood of the enemy. That I can assure you. Because they will die there.
It is happening.
And my sister, before you go, one
it is
thing I
happening
want to ask you, you said you're from Old Omai. I know how the name Old Omai came about. So forget about Old Omai. It's a white man's name that the colonial man gave to us when they're coming from Aban. Are you from Umeledi or Ibeki? Where do you come from?
From Umechoko village.
Umechoko village. Umechoko village. What is the wider clan of Umechoko? Where did they come from? The wider clan.
Honestly, I don't know that.
Now, you see, that's the problem that we have. I am from Isiama Faruku. Afaruku is in the Begu clan. You understand me? I am from Isiama. Isiama is in Afara. Afara is in fact, basically, I'm from Umodoma. Umodoma in Etitinabu. Etitinabu is in Isiama. Isiama is in Afaruku. Afaruku is in Ibe. That's where I come from. Because we keep using this word, old wine. You say you're from old wine. And I keep asking them, are you from Ibe? Or where do you actually come from? Because these are the two clans. Umuchaku must come from somewhere. There must be, as I said before, I've told you where I come from. There must be something sitting on top of it. That's what I want to know. The white man came to Afibich, saw people trading and asked them, what is the name of this place? The woman said to them, this is Omahia. They said, oh, this is Omahia. When they came to beach market, they saw the same people trading and said, this is now Omahia. They now called you old Omahia. Old people, they now named you old Omahia. There is nothing like old Omahia. People from that part of the world, a place that I love very much, must go back and tell me what their name is, not old Omahia. Thank you very much for calling. Thank you very, very much. Very close to home, I must say. I have a caller on the line. This caller, can you hear me? Your name and where you are, please.
I can hear you, sir. Good morning, Uncle.
Good morning,
Uncle. My name is Ego Carlo. I'm calling you from Italy.
From Italy, please go ahead.
Please, I have two questions to ask you, sir. You know, from where I come from Africa, you know, there are some of our names like Avo, as I normally would say now, Avo, Carlo, Man, you know, all those names. We are meant to understand that those names are like evil names. Please, and I want to see how you can do something on that. Explain to us. That's our name. That's the name from where we came from, you know. But you are trying to make to understand their evil names. You know. There is nothing like it. It's an idiot. So what's the meaning of Smith? Huh? Yeah. I'm asking them. What is the meaning of Biden? Does it have any meaning? Does it have any meaning? There is no way that Avo can be a bad name. All our names before, if you get your child, because even if your mom were to die at childbirth and your father died before you were given birth to, you have uncles, you come from somewhere. Everybody comes from somewhere. We're not like the Janjaweed. When they give birth to you in Kotangora, you answer Mama in Kotangora. They give birth to you in Fontua. Your name becomes Isa Fontua because you have no father. Where we come from, you must have kindred. You must have kindred. People should go back and read things fall apart over and over and over and over and over again to understand who we are and where we are coming from and where we're going to. You must have a kindred. Any name you are given to has a spiritual connotation. It serves a purpose. Don't allow these idiots that go to all these stupid Pentecostal schools to come back and be talking rubbish with their fake American accent, telling you nonsense about Christianity. Don't allow that to cloud the sense of judgment. All our names are very, very special. All our names are very, very precious. And I must let people understand this. The only reason why the religion of the white man took hold where we come from is this. Was because there were some practices we were involved in that was basically against the law of the land itself. As I said, go back to Things Fall Apart and read it. You will remember that Warrior said to the father of Congo that he came with him, was innocent of whatever thing that happened in his village. That was why he ran and joined the church. You must understand this very clearly. Thank you very much. I have another caller on the line. This caller, please give us your name and where you're calling from. The world is listening.
Yeah, good morning, my Lord and my Savior. His Excellency. Mazi, my name is Ozemena. I'm calling from Dakar, Senegal.
Yes, go ahead.
Please, Mazi, there are two things I want to point out right now, and it is very, very crucial, very, very important in this struggle. One is the Igwe of Arondi Zogo. The Igwe of Arondi Zogo, he can always is a Kusman. an intelligent gathering. They have an intelligent gathering that they are going to be pointing out all IPOB members in R&D Zog, that they are going to eliminate every single IPOB member in R&D Zog. Mazi, please check this information very well and verify it. It is a very rightful source information. I'm telling you the facts. Then secondly, Mazi, when are we going to be pointing out all these Igwes in our land, because they are the ones putting us in this mayhem that we are seeing ourselves now? Because without these Igwes, without these chiefs, and without this what do we call them in our villages, these people will not know who is IPOB or who is not IPOB. These people are doing a grassroots job.
Don't worry about you. Will hear their story, because I said when we descend on them, people will say, "Oh, they do not tell you they are now killing themselves." Now that your uncle, your brother, your sister, your auntie, your whoever is an informant, pointing at people, you will not see them. Any day we cut out that finger that is used to point at people, you will start complaining. We know what we are going to do and the times. Thank you for telling me about this out on this work, fool. We shall descend on please. Don't worry about that. You see what is going to happen. Okay, sir. Thank you very, very much.
Come and bless you.
He said, and bless you too. Bless you too. I have another caller on the line. This caller, can you hear me, please? Your name and where you're calling from, if you may.
I've been trying the line since morning. Since you opened the line and it's been busy. It shows that millions of people are calling.
The whole world is listening. They listen to us. And the whole world also want to speak. Go ahead, please. Your name and where you are.
Okay. My name is Chinoso. I am actually calling from Amobia. So, what I want to say presently is I have actually gone online, I've been following things, and I see the way things are going right now. To be honest with you, I see it's not going to be very easy. The rate at which the Nigerian troops, Nigerian forces are coming into this eastern region, more especially the southeast, it's becoming very, very scary.
Why should it be scared? Why should it be scared? you sound learned. Listen to me very carefully.
Thank you.
Listen very, very carefully.
Imagine.
You sound very, very learned.
There are many of them like that.
There are millions of ways to stop an advancing army, full army. Just forget their stupid uniform and that boots they are wearing. They are a mortal like yourself. And they also bleed. They also bleed as well.
It's true.
Do you understand me? They are nothing. They are nothing. They are vermin.
Absolutely not.
They are vermin. They are nothing. And our land will consume them. They are going to die there.
Very, very well.
It doesn't matter how many of them that come, they will die there. As I told you a short while ago, why are we always afraid of invaders? We are the land of God. Our land is brimming with everything that man could ever want. So we will always attract invaders. As I told you, we were only hailing Israel 2 days ago. Despite the many invasions they have had, despite how many Israelites we are murdered, despite how many Jews we are slaughtered,
yes, sir.
2 weeks ago we saw the might of the state of Israel. The same thing will happen to Biafra. It's as simple as that. They will come, but they will die in our land. Thank you very much. Thank you. I have another caller on the line. This caller, can you hear me? Good morning to you, please. Your name and where you're calling from.
I am working to Enugu State, Abia State, from Iguano, Ahaba.
Iguano, Ahaba. You are from Ahaba in Iguano. You know that the name of Asaba is also Ahaba. Is that correct?
Yeah, my idea did, and Ahaba Loco.
Ahaba, Loco. Thank you. Speak in English, please. The world is listening, including Katrina Lang, the British High Commissioner to the zoo. Go ahead.
Okay, I speak in English, my brother. I'm a minister of the ministers, because I'm into theology school. So I went there. I understand what this word is all about. So I'm trying to educate those people on the head. That's why I give myself this title, Minister of the Ministers.
Go ahead.
Because those common people walking on the street, they have no problem. They've been killing us and we've been suffering. I'm married with 4 children, and I struggle to suffer to survive. I have lived in abroad for over 15 years, and they bring me back home, and they said a white man here to teach me in theology school. And I said to the white man, what are you coming to teach me? You deport me all the way from your country, and I come here. You are trying to give me another doctrine and to deport me into the grave. And all the students was against me. But now I try to tell him that here I'm standing is my land and it's my Biafra land, and I will defend it with every other thing. So what I'm trying to tell you is that what you are doing is a very good work. Whenever I'm needed, you have my number. You should call me. I will dedicate even my life, my family, to see that Biafra comes. And I have a revelation yesterday. I was in the revelation where jubilating and dancing that this Biafra have arrived.
Yes.
And by God's grace, I pray because I preach the true gospel, because people don't understand who God is. In the beginning, he said, God created the heaven and earth. He was with nobody. Then you move a little further. You will hear when God say, I created everything and I give you power of everything. Why would you go and be searching for power somewhere when you don't know how to collect power from the God Almighty that created you? Every day I cry and weep to pray for Biafra to come. Somebody spending over 15 years in abroad and come back home, there is nowhere to fix himself. And I said, okay, I will go to theology school and find out the real foundation of this earth. And I thank God that I begin to find it. When I stand to minister, everybody's mocking at me. Everybody's talking. Say, why am I? I say, I cannot come out and preach what God did not give me. So, Daddy, I'm very, very grateful. Your message and everything. I pray that God will strengthen you. And nothing will happen to you. All the time I see you in my dream and in my revelation, they attack you, but you stand.
I love the attack.
Come to a time.
If I'm not being attacked, I won't be happy. I love the attack. If there is no enemy, I create one. If there is no enemy, I create one myself. I love fighting. I love it. If there is no Janjaweed, I will create another. I will even go to the Nigeria Republic to look for them. I will go to Mali to look for them. I will look for Fulani wherever they are and I will make trouble with them. That's how it is. Thank you very much. And remain very truthful, loyal, and focused on what you're doing.
My fellow Biafrans, we have hit it hard, and I thank you all for being part of this program. A lot has happened. Today, you have heard the voice of the Supreme Leader of IPOB. Now, tell me, what is the difference between this voice you heard and the voice of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa? In this era, a man has come to put everything that Mazi Nanikan have said here into practice. We are no longer talking today. It is a question of action. And in case you don't know, I want you to hear the promise of the man who is holding the banner today. Somebody is holding that banner. I want you to hear his promise. Hear Mazi Simon Ekpa directly speaking, and you tell me, what do you think? Write on the comment section. If we don't have the right man, there is no man much more qualified than our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. Today, building on the foundation of Mazi Nanikan.
I want you to understand that I will never betray Mazi Nanikan. I will never betray Biafra. I don't need to say this because nobody brought me into the struggle. Mazi Nanikan did not bring me into the struggle. Nobody did. I came as directed by the Spirit of God into the struggle and started doing things on my own before I was recognized by Mazi Nanikan. And I tell you, like I used to tell people in the secret, my plan was never to take oath in IPOB. My plan was never to take oath. I wanted to prove to Biafrans that you do not need to take oath to contribute to the freedom of your own people. So that was my plan. But along the line, something changed. Mazi Nanikan himself requested me to take that oath for one specific reason, for one reason. And that reason touched me. And that was how I took oath. I want to make this thing, build this particular background today for people to understand. And I have told you people that I will be the last person, your last bus stop, whoever you are. I will be your last bus stop in this struggle for Biafra. Once you are not genuine, once you are, you are out to destroy this Biafra movement, I will be your last bus stop. God will use me to stop you. It is not by my power, but that is the way it is. Now, I want to make it very clear.
Did you hear that? It is a very direct and sound message. Did you hear that? Hear this once again.
The foundation for the liberation and independence of Biafra has been laid by this government, and it is very, very strong. We build this particular foundation of the liberation on solid rock. Are you not seeing it? We are not shaking. I am standing very, very strong, making sure that I'm taking the bullet that they are firing at Biafra people, because their target is you. They believe that once they take Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out of the way, they will come for all of you. That is exactly what is happening in other parts of Nigeria, because nobody is there to stand on the way for them. And they are annihilating people, killing them, sending them to IDP camp. I told them, you see this face, okay, deceive very well. To deceive you. The momentum of the Biafra liberation today have necessitated all the discussion you see. Everybody is talking. Release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Why are they keeping him? Some of them claim that he was not fighting the way I'm fighting, but you kidnap him. Some of them are now addressing him as a gentleman, but you went and kidnapped a gentleman. They say, oh, he's more reasonable. He's not, but you kidnap him. What were you thinking? All of them contributed money. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was speaking, it was their headache. They couldn't sleep every day. Oh, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he's destroying Alibo. Oh, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he's doing this, he's doing that. Today, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is no longer destroying Alibo. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is no longer causing problem. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is no longer is the good man. Is the only man now that is very reasonable. And I have not even started, because you see what Agaku Nigeria Igwe. Agaku Nigeria Igwe. And you know the next level is by taking all their terrorist barracks, taking all the government houses. That is the next level we will go, because it is part of the defense of our land. These places are places where the attack against our people are being planned.
Did you hear him? I hope you heard it clear from our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. I hope you heard the statement. He has said it clearly what the mission is. The map have been drawn for exit of Biafra, and there is no going back. Hear this from our Prime Minister.
My fellow Biafrans in Australia and beyond, we met with the most senior members of the United States Congress. We met with the most senior members of the US government, including the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Mike Johnson, the third highest official of the US government, the Chairman of the House Foreign Affairs Committee, Michael McCall, and a plethora of members of Congress. These members are now well educated about Biafra. It has never happened in the history of Biafra and Nigeria. We are closely working after being briefed, after educating these people, decision makers. We are now closely working with them to form a new Biafra policy for the US government.
My fellow Biafrans, the roadmap to Biafra is very, very clear. That is why I am giving you this important information. The roadmap, very clear. There is no confusion anywhere. There is no confusion whatsoever. Wherever you are today, prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. We have no time. We have less than 2 months to go. Get your ticket and be in Finland if you can be able to go. Be in Lati. Get your ticket and be there and watch event unfold live. The final result of the self-referendum will be announced. People of the world are going to come to that convention. Important personalities from the United States, from all parts of the world, are coming to that very convention. International media will be forced to cover it up. Today, many people are already lined up waiting for us. Be there and be part of the history. On the 2nd of December, the restoration of the independent state of Biafra declaration we made. Declaration of the restoration of independent state of Biafra we made on the 2nd of December. After that, we will defend our land. That is why you must begin to make your contribution today. Go to that link. The link is there for all of us. Go to the link and make your contribution. Don't wait until the day of fundraising. It is 247 donation. 247. You can go at any time and make your contribution. Every penny you contribute is recorded. Whatever you do today is recorded. Go and participate in the IOU loan. Lend some money to Biafra from $1,000 upwards. Every money you lend to Biafra from $1,000 upwards on IOU loan, you will be given 100% interest on the restoration of Biafra and some other benefits that follows. Whether you are a Biafran or not, you can invest in the IOU loan. It is open for everybody. Go to our website. Go to our website. From that website, you can see the links on how to make your donations. You can apply for a meeting with our Prime Minister. You can apply for IOU loan. You can apply for your registration for the convention. Do not be left alone. Do not be left aside. Follow our Prime Minister on X and get instant updates on what are happening and what to do and what not to do. Don't believe rumors. Don't believe information. Anything you did not hear from the media of Biafran government, it doesn't exist. Anything you don't see on the platform of our Prime Minister on X doesn't exist. Don't be distracted with any propaganda or blackmail. My fellow Biafrans, today, the restoration of Biafra is under the command of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, building on the foundation, strong foundation laid by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. As long as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still standing strong, has never denied Biafra, we will never disappoint him or deny him. Mazi Simon Ekpa have made it clear that he is standing with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu 100% and he will never betray him. It is a promise he made and he's keeping to his promise. For those who are fighting our Prime Minister, I am sorry for them and I have a message for them. Hear it.
That Simon Ekpa is not looking anybody's face. The only person I respect in this struggle is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I gave him my word that I will never disappoint him. Before you pick a fight, ọkpụkpụ mbụ abụrụ ọkpụkpụ na anọ mmadụ n'onu onye aha ka dị ndụ. No. Ọkpụkpụ nke mụ ọ nọrọ gị n'onu ogbuo gị pii. No matter what, you can't take it out. Agbago mụ Nigeria n'onu. Gbaa ndị iro Biafra n'onu. Gbaa ndị si na Biafra agaghị abịa in 2023 n'onu. Arọ ha n'onu na-akụ ha wọwọ. Woto woto. Ọkpụkpụ a, you can never swallow it and you can never bring it out. So I want you people to understand that propaganda is ongoing. They even say they are signing petition to arrest Simon Ekpa. I do not know, what kind of petition they are signing to arrest Simon Ekpa for other reasons. These people don't understand that we are actually in freedom fighting. Freedom fighting where we do not validate Nigeria state. We are fighting for our freedom. Nigeria state have committed war crime, genocide, crime against humanity in our land, leading us to take the decisive decision we are taking today. And every necessary measure will be taken to make sure that we save Biafrans from Nigeria. Come 2023.
Like this, you will be infected. If you eat me as a meat, or cancer kileri, you know cancer maybe, or you cancer you finish again, come and eat me as a meat. If you eat me and go to sleep and wake up, you know, you can't eat me.
Thank you so much, my fellow Biafrans that are watching wherever you join us from, any place you connect to this program from, whether you joined us from Biafra land, from Asia, Europe, America, Australia, Canada, New Zealand, wherever you join us from, I urge you to continue to support the Biafran governments, continue to support the Liberation Army of Biafra, continue to pray for our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, and pray for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We are going home. No weapon formed or fashioned against us shall prosper. No attack of the enemies shall have power over us. Finally, before we go, I want you to pay attention to this very last video. Pay attention to what our Prime Minister is going to say in this very message. It is very, very important. I want you to pay attention to the word our Prime Minister is going to say. This is the last word. After this word, I will end the program. Pay attention to what our Prime Minister is going to say in this platform now. It is important. Keep it in your heart and pursue it earnestly with all your heart, with all your strength. Let us listen to the Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Biafra. Let's watch.
I want every one of you to remember Nigerians, we are no more. Southeasterners and Southerners, we cannot become. And Biafrans, we must be. I want every one of you to remember these three words. Nigerians, we are no more. Southeasterners and Southerners, we cannot become. And Biafrans, we must be. In the United States, I want every one of you to remember these three words. Nigerians, we are no more. Southeasterners and Southerners, we cannot become. And Biafrans, we must be. In the United States, I want every one of you to remember these three words. Nigerians, we are no more. Southeasterners and Southerners, we cannot become. And Biafrans, we must be. To remember these three words. Nigerians, we are no more. Southeasterners and Southerners, we cannot become. And Biafrans, we must be.
Every day, you don't present you working up your man. So let the window today. You win, you win, you win. You win, you win, you win. For Biafra. Raffle Pro. In Finland. In exile. Raffle Biafran Republic Government in exile present a fantastic raffle game. Biafran Freedom Raffle BFR is a raffle sales in support of Biafran Freedom, which will be drawn and prizes given at the declaration of the independent states of Biafra in Finland between November 29 to December 10, 2024. BFR is for everyone amazing. Raffle prize is $20. Total winning prize $10,000. First prize $5,000. Second prize $3,000. Third prize $2,000. For more information and to participate, click https://biafrarepublicgov.org/raffle. BFR is for 2 months only. Hurry up and buy raffle sales for Biafra Freedom today. Buy for your children and grandchildren. Buy for your relatives, friends. Do your part now, because when we give all our needed support, God crowns us with Biafra we long for. Good luck and happy win. Raffle. Every day, we depend on you walking Kabiama. Say make we know to them. You win, you win, you win. You win.
The Texas Liaison USA is welcoming our Obataobi, His Excellency Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, to the United States of America, USA, for a town hall meeting. Therefore, we're inviting all wonderful people of Biafra, friends of Biafrans, well-wishers, and all lovers of freedom to this great event. Yeehaw! We move!
For Biafra, Raffle draw. BFR, Raffle jingle. My people, follow who no road. His Excellency Simon Ekpa Njoku. Na him they carry us enter Biafra. He they play the show. No be lie. The good guy, Prime Minister of Biafra Republic Government, in exile, went there for Obodo Yibo, Finland. With him government, na him they do the wonder. Say make you join, follow up. He go sweet you for body. Freedom today, better for you and your picking them. I dey tell you, he can still bring ogbonge raffle draw with big money when you go win. I dey tell you, no be lie. Starting from on the 29th of November, go reach December 3rd. Now this thing they happen 2024. And make I shock you, the money, it makes sense well. $20 and total winning prize $10,000. A first prize $5,000, third prize $2,000. BFR, no sit down, no sit, consider look na dog name. They want from here gather money to build Biafra, where you they cry for sins. You go also win too.
The Texas Liaison USA is welcoming our Obataobi, His Excellency Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, to the United States of America, USA, for a town hall meeting. Therefore, we're inviting all wonderful people of Biafra, friends of Biafrans, well-wishers, and all lovers of freedom to this great event. Yeehaw! We move!
Convention came 29 November na Latino. Na batara December 3rd declare right Biafra no. University melum go bido mo manafa. Itini we sa pata no bi. Onya na akpọ nwere ife ọ na-eme. Na azabata no bi nwere ife ọ na-eme. Na azabata no bi udadum. Ife abịa no. Wetara Biafra ba no. Oji adi ayi mmanụ. Ayi meru ki se meri ma me like ka ise menu. Asa ka mi pa ke ba kwa aka ni dodori. Me like no na kwa ye so na asusu tie gi kenu. Isi na gba biri na ye debe na ye debe na onye si na da fa ye me yo funa anya ni. Ọkwa isi na we ka isi kwadori. Ayi me yi be ha funa anya no. Onye si na ka na ma ya do ma ye wori ke ti na ka no. Onye si ni si na wa je ti nke wa na aja no. Dodori kere kwa ge tu ko tie ke. Na ga lu lo fo dodori. Ka te kere ya tu ji rebeli no. Mama nu nguzu bo tie ke nu. Mama nu ye de ko de ru. Ma wa lu ju ko ko cha ta ro no. Ni ko cha cha le ti dodori. Na ta ni cha na ku go. Abi ma nu go na tu go alu na. Ka na ka na go lo ta bu ko tie ke nu. Keke ibe. Oke we ti fo mari. Ka na kere kwa ki lo. No mo ka ye melu no. Na pu o ya pu apu. Bata ya pu apu. Awe pa mo na pu apu mo go nu. agwa alụmọkụ n'afọ arị kwamịkwa ma agwa ike obi dị gị mma n'ọnụ eri maka ịkpa m na ọkpa metụlarị unu ife ịkpa m na ọkpa tụrụ obi na ya alụghị ọbara tụrụ eri ife na-ekwu n'anya arị atịrị so na ndị odi ndị akara anọrị ngwa meela anyị ka obido anyị mmanụ na Naijiria adọzi ọnọdụ ori maka na mmekọta sị obodo afọ na manya natakwa erio mana ibu natara eri afọ na ọnọdụ ori dodo ọdụ na-ekelekwa ahụ na eze agụtara obi ọnụmekenekwa elu ọnụmekenekwa elu ọgbakọbalụ m na nwere mgbe ịgbalụ ndị zu ọsọ dodo ori na ha ma ifọdọgwu na-elu ha iwe chiri medal atụghatara ha si anyị chọrọ ime ka ha fụ n'anya arị mgbe bunatara Biafra ka obido ụmụ mmanụ bunatara Biafra ka obido ụmụ mmanụ na-atụkwa n'azụ ụgbọ m ife oyimi na atọ n'oyi ihe merụ m ka obido ụmụ mmanụ enweghị ihe ọgụ n'okwu eyi sigụpụtara Biafra ka anyị nwee n'onwe anyị dodo ori ekele n'ọlụ m na ndị ka anọ ebe o nyere ka igwe kwụsị anyị toro ụlọ anyị eme ka a gwara anyị dodo ori otu unu tiri wee dabata n'obi ịbata ka chi n'obi nu ka ebụrụ mgbọrọgwụ na n'obi eyi ma meere anyị omeelu oyi Finland be anyị o ndị lati onumekenekwa unu elezazastọb onumekenekwa ego fanda onumekenekwa ego adanda bụ na ndị ekene onumekenekwa ego achara ube nwaanyị ọgba ngebe oyibonu onumekene elu n'okwu eyi nwakabaka esi eme ọdịnala dodori ọnụmekenekwa unu donu ka ọnụmekenekwala unu ka unu ha wee kpuchie ya onumekenekwa unu ndị muvin tren onumekenekwa unu lizin ọfisa n'obodo niile onumekenekwa unu ndị banyị nọ frans onumekenekwa unu Germany onumekenekwa unu ndị obodo unu onumekenekwa unu onumekenekwa unu na-eme ka obidiri mana akanụ ọtụrụ anyị ji ebe ọnụ ekelekwa nga ekele ọnụ dodori sabọnụ ọkpọnụme ekele ego nwoke ibe enu ọkụzi egwebe m ndị ekwuribe anyị nụ ọnụmekenekwa agụ ọnụmekenekwa agụ ọnụmekenekwa agụ site ọgwụ wọbata obie na ngwụ wọbata obie mọbụletara Biafra ka obi eduru anyị nụ alụrụ egbu obe Naijiria eme m ife alụrụ egbu obe bụletara Biafra ka obido ụmụ mmadụ dodori ọbụ ife ịgbalụ n'akwa ka nna ya ogolo olu sigba ma elu nya ka obido ụmụ mmanụ mmanụ afọarị si na ịkpa m n'akpa metenarị n'ife ime m n'aka ma emenarị n'ife ịkpazie m n'ọnụ ma
onye kwuru ka a na-eme ọgbata obi ihe kwuru ka a na-eme ọya ọwụ nna m ihe bụ agụ chụpụsịrị ndị zu polisi na checkpoint na Biafra land
mmadụ ga-eme ya o nwere ka ị ga-esi tigide ụmụazị ihe ofe ụbọchị ha kwụrụ kwechiri ọhịa anyị na-emekọta
anyị kwechiri
anyị nụcha ọgụ a anywhere afọrọ ihe yiri ndị Biafra mgbe Usman Dan Fodio buru agha nke ya wee bata wee gbugide ndị ugwu wee gbuchie ha wee were ana ha sọnsọ that story ahụ akụkọ ahụ bụ ihe a na-akọrọ anyị akọgide aka ka Usman Dan Fodio si wee gbuchie ndị ugwu o wee bụzi ya datina onye sizi n'ugwu Awụsa wee pụta maa gị ụra n'ala Igbo isisi agbakwana ejekwana dị ọgụ na ọ na-agbakwa daga maka ọrụ ihe a kọrọ anyị ndị a were egwu Igbo onye Awụsa maa gị ụra ịgbachi ya nkịtị maka na ịma na ọ ga-ama gị daga mana ọ macha gị daga ahụ nwe ihe ị ga-eme ndị a wee were ụjọ wee jide anyị wee na-adagbuo onye ugwu mee gị ihe ịgbachi nkịtị ị na-edi ya mana onye nwanne gị bụ onye Igbo mee gị ihe o wee Biafra mee gị ihe isi ka egbuo ya nkịta nke echi maka na ịma na ọ naghị ama daga aga m agwa unu Adaga anyị kịta abụrụzi against ndị Igbo. Daga anyị kịta bụ against ndị ahụ bịara ube anyị igbu anyị otu Usman Dan Fodio style.
Ise.
Anyị ga-ama ha ivu mmụọ daga eva n'ụwa niile a. Daga niile ha malụ n'ugwu Hausa, anyị ga-amakarịa ha nwasef. Ebe a ka anyị nọ. Amachazi ya, na-ewerezi onwe ya. We will now begin to idozi ana anyị, dozi ana Igbo, dozi ana Biafra, ọ dịla anyị mma maka na ihe anyị na-achọ. Ka ọ dị onye ọbụla na mma ka ihe niile a na-eme na-aga aga. Onye nwere isi ọgụgụ ọ gụọ, onye nwere isi eji alụpụta ihe o mee ya, na-alụ ya, na-afọ ya na ya, na-eme kọmpetishọn n'ọhịa ọhịa na-eme ka ụwa dị mma. Onye ọbụla na-egori. Ndewo. Otu unu kwenu, kedu ihe a na-akpọ ya sef?
Otu nnọkọ ezinụlọ.
Otu nnọkọ ezinụlọ kwenu. Otu nnọkọ ezinụlọ kwenu.
Eziokwu bụ ndụ.
Biafra kwezuonu.
Eziokwu amara.
Asị egwu nalametọ.
Nna m lee idi ya. Ọbata obi idi ya. Odogwu nwoke. Ọ ga-adịrị gị na mma nna m. Ọbata obi daalụ. Asị na onye na-eme
ụbọchị taa ụbọchị gị ọbata obi ụmụ Igbo ya echiwe gị ọzọ today ikwete na ọ na-eme
ọbata obi daalụ nna m. Asị na onye na-eme ka m si eme ka m na-akpọ ọyịm ọma. Nke bụ eziokwu bụ ndị izu ndị ha yiri anyị egwu kpọọ ya anyị ụjọ n'ahụ, mana ịgwaghị eziokwu kamgbe ụmụazị m wee kweghị n'ụjọ ahụ. That is why mbelecha anya like this, obi aṅụrị na-akpa m. Ọ kachasị otu isi wee kwechikwuoro ebe ndị afọ nja nọ na-agwa ha eziokwu. Ọkwa ifuru sinsi iji agwa ha eziokwu, ha anaghịzi abịa amanya anyị ụjọ ha na-amanya anyị bikos anyị ekwechirigo. Nna m daalụ nwoke ọma, akwụ gị n'azụ ọmaka ma elu gị.
Ndewo maazị onye isi ala anyị. Ha sị na ịda asụ Igbo mana a ga-emecha kweta taa maka na ihe ndị Igbo ka anyị nọ.
Ndị na-ekwu ihe a nkwana ya ka m asụ Igbo. Ha na-asụ Igbo, ha na-asụ ụdị Igbo nna asụ. Ha na-asụ Igbo Abakaliki.
Mba nọ.
Ịma nke ma nke ọzọ.